for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Nets.
You know, it was a little bit surprising that the game got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
Now Golden State's starting five. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. And it's the natural in at the 1 spot. So it's Detroit now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that night, guys, they didn't resemble the team we're used to seeing, either as individuals or as a unit.
Steve, I thought there was really a lack of leadership. Nobody really gathered the team and tried to rally them. And sometimes you have to do that with your body language and your voice. To me, that was the most disappointing thing about the loss.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from the natural. 4 on the shot clock. Smith, no luck. On the wing, Thompson. Burks covering. Barnes passes to the natural. The 19-foot shot will not go. This is off the front eye. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Smith outside. Jennings kicks to Smith. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Jennings. Here's the 3. And Lee pulls it down. On defense, Detroit. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Always a little tougher to see how you match up with teams in the opposite conference because you just don't see them very often.
Here's Jennings after the made shot from Klay Thompson. The drive by Jennings. Good D by Lee.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Here's the natural. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Goes up with it again. And it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got his first bucket in this one.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Barnes against Smith. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Smith's got his first bucket of the night. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's the natural. No good on the 3.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Bogut against Smith. Here's Monroe. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes with the ball. Here's the natural. No good from outside.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Jennings kicks to Smith. Dishes it to Burks. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The Warriors leading. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
Outside Jennings. Over to the left wing. To the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Singler, he's checked in for Detroit. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Brandon Jennings. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for David Lee. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Burks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Burks has got 7.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Here's the natural. 7 points in the game. Puts it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Monroe dishes to Burks. And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's the natural. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Shoots a 3. And it's good. The natural's got 10.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith inside. Burks' shot is good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. When you look at the number.
Get in his face.
Bit of improvement, so.
Here's the natural. 10 points for him. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Lee at the 5. Curry is out there with the natural, and it's Barnes in at the 3. The natural, the pass to Barnes. Here's the natural. Connects on the 9-footer. The natural's got 12 in the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kev. The natural in their last time out against the Nets got down to business. He dropped in 24 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Well, when you play well, it feeds confidence, and when you've prepared to play well and works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Green, and it's Udrih in for Steph Curry.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
And Udrih gets it to go.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's the natural, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drops in the layup for 2. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the natural. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Kicks it to Singh. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. In third, the Warriors.
Now, they've had a lot of success from the free throw line, so I would look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
The Pistons making a change here. Monroe's checked in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive.
Jennings drives in. Offensive rebound.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Bogut the pass to the natural. And there's the pass to Barnes. There's the three. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's the natural. Releases from the wing and drills it. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Outside Jennings. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Lee. Thompson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Udrih.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Pass to Livingston. He kicks to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's off from three-point range. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Singler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Singler's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
That is some real serious dime dropping.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
I'm glad they're going to the replay on that one. I mean, make sure it's the right call, even if it's a play that might not end up being a big factor.
I agree, Clark. I mean, it was a very limited system when it was introduced, but the league
continues. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And a tight game here as we end the first half.
In-game situation is just analyzing the situation and take care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes. And, sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving it to them. So we got to just look at that and figure it out.
This team made savvy decisions all night, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball. Basically,
and now, can have neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
A lot of assists for him before halftime, as usual. He's always looking for his teammates and getting them easy baskets when he can.
When a passing lane opens, he will thread the ball in there in an instant, and that's so important. On target and on time with the passes. He's really skilled at that.
Josh Smith and Greg Monroe at the 3 and 4. Jennings out there with Alec Burks. And it's Gray in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Jennings kicks to Monroe. It's back to Jennings. Passes it to Burks. From the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And that one's good. Barnes.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the three-point line. So you got to make some adjustments defensively.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Pistons trail by 5. Burks kicks to Jennings. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Feeds it to Burks. Smith on the wing. Tries a 3. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Shoots from the line, and the Warriors check on 2 more.
It's a Detroit Pistons timeout.
Caldwell Pope, Josh Smith.
And now let's take a look at Alec Burks' numbers. How the season's turning out for him. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And, Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Count the bucket. Burks has got 14 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Stephen Curry's checked in. Pistons trailed by 9. Burks kicks to Monroe. Singler against Thompson. Smith on the wing. Singler dishes to Burks. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12.